Hello and welcome to Tippin Gymnasium for this PSAC contest between your Clarion Golden Eagles and the Mercyhurst Lakers, joined today by Bre Lehman. Clarion played a game yesterday, took on Gannon. How'd that game go yesterday, Bre?
They did. It was a very intense game last night for Gannon. Gannon trying to hold on to that position in the playoffs, and they gave Clarion quite a run for their money. Clarion did come out 3-1, of course, but it was close. You had 25-23 with Clarion winning. They dropped the second set 23-25 and then came back 25-22 and then won the fourth set 25-19. But like I said, the numbers can show it was a close game.
Absolutely right, Bre. And Clarion's on that 6-game winning streak. Turn over to the other side for the Mercyhurst Lakers. They took on IUP last night. How'd that game go, Bre?
Well, they lost last night 3-1 at IUP, who Clarion just swept on Tuesday, so I don't know if that's a little good omen for Clarion today or not, but that was also a pretty intense game looking at the scores. They dropped that first set 29-27, so it was close.
Very, very true. And Mercyhurst, very desperate team, coming in the 5th in the PSC
they
rankings.
Are, yes.
So they're right behind Gannon there. But who's the key stand that started for Clarion to get this victory?
Well, you know, it's senior day. We're going to go with Hannah Heater. She has 869 career kills. That's 14th in Clarion history. She is just one great athlete in 2 sports, too. It's not just volleyball.
Yeah, very true. And it's just not her and the team. It is senior day today, so they on before the game. Emily Stewart, Lauren Migalski, Megan Condit, Corinne Manley, and Hannah Heater. 5 players right there.
Yeah.
Were very good.
Absolutely.
But I talk about Heater and the players as a whole. What does Clarion as a team have to do today to get this victory?
Well, today's keys to the game, number 1, don't get frazzled. They lost a lot of points last night to Gannon because Gannon pulled those trick plays and they didn't know how to handle themselves. The next thing is quick attacks. Pull some of those trick plays against Mercyhurst today and you're going to get some quick points. And finally, seniors, have fun. You know, it's senior day, the last regular season home game here in Tippin Gym. Just have fun. Play with that emotion that you saw during the senior day presentation and take that and get yourselves a big win today.
Very true, Bre. This is the second meeting between Clarion and Mercyhurst this year. They played last year, October 11th. Clarion won that game after being down 2-0, came back and won 3-2. Talk about that game, Bre.
Well, I mean, it's a good omen for Hannah Heater. That was her best game of the season. She had 20 kills and 5 digs, so hopefully she can have herself a big game against the same team here today. Stewart had 22 kills and 18 digs, and she had a huge night last night with 22 kills and 22 digs. So look for huge games with Heater and Stewart today.
Should be a good one today, Bre.
Hello, fans, and welcome to Tippin Gymnasium for today's matchup between the visiting Mercyhurst Lakers and your Clarion Golden Eagles. Mercyhurst has a record of 16-12 and Clarion a record of 29-2. At this time, fans, we ask that you please rise for the play of our national anthem. For the Mercyhurst Lakers, reserves are number 3.
Now we're getting set to take a look at the lineups. We start with Mercyhurst lineup. Waiting to announce our starters. Starting for Mercyhurst, we have number 2, Lexi Stanoff, number 6, Sarah Wegerson, number 8, Sarah Vick, number 9, Camille Alvarez, number 15, Rachel Criddle, number 31, Nicole Texado, and number 33, Kelly Vitt. Moving on to Clarion starting lineup.
Number 7, Laura Duncan. Number 8, Morgan Harrell. Number 11, Abby Cox. Number 12, Haley Pitsley. Number 13, Emma Carter. Number 14, Megan Condon. Number 17, Maddie Gordon. And number 20, Mackenzie Bay.
And your Clarion Golden Eagles starting lineup. Number 4, Laura Subject. She's coming off some big set assists and honors this week. Number 5, Emily Stewart. Like I said, big game last night. Number 10, Kelly Shannon. Freshman seeing some more action. She's been starting these last couple games. Number 15, Carly Bernowski. Number 16, Corinne Manley. Number 18, our player for today, Hannah Heater. And number 19, Morgan Siebold.
Should be a very good game today, Bre. As I said, Mercyhurst is very desperate right now. They're sitting in 5th right now in the PSAC, right behind Gannon, who Clarion beat yesterday. And even Clarion themselves got something to play for. They're against Cal right now. Cal plays today at 2 against Edinburgh. I think as of right now, Clarion and Cal are tied for that number 1 seed. And the 1 seed will be big in this PSAC
Absolutely,
playoff.
because you get to have home court advantage the whole way through PSAC playoffs, or PSAC West playoffs. And yeah, Clarion definitely fighting for that number 1 spot. And Gannon and Mercyhurst are only 1 game apart for each other. Gannon holds on by 1 game. Mercyhurst is really going to be fighting. It would be huge for Mercyhurst to upset Clarion today.
You're absolutely right, Bre. And Clarion, a very emotional day today. The 5 seniors being introduced. All of them had tears in their eyes. Coach Mills had tears in her eyes. As you see, Emily Stewart, one of the seniors, honored today. 781 kills, 22 kills yesterday. So had to go back to the locker room, wipe their eyes clean, and get back here with their game faces on.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. You know, you have your emotional moment before the game starts, but you got to get back into this game.
The only thing that's kind of haunted Clarion a couple games is they go off the slow starts in the first set and have to work from behind. Yesterday again against Gannon, they worked from behind. So hopefully both teams go off to a fast start. We're in for a good one today, Bre.
Absolutely. Kelly Vitt serving it for Mercyhurst.
Set up nicely, Emily Stewart. Dug out. Siebold up. And the first point of the match goes to Mercyhurst.
Yeah, Hannah Heater noticed her hands just weren't in the right position for that, and everybody lets her know, and they'll shake it off to the next point.
See if Siebold can save it. Gotta get it over. Good job by Heater.
Yeah, good save there.
Nice dig. Stewart with the soft tap.
Mercyhurst wasn't falling for that one.
Dug out nicely. And just what? Another point for Mercyhurst on the error by Clarion.
Like you said right before they started, they have been getting off to slow starts, and they're starting that way again.
And a far serve there. Clarion gets on the board now, 2-1.
They get that lucky break, now they got to take it.
Lower Subject serving for Clarion right now. Oh, and the ace. Nice job.
Wonderful serve by Subject there.
It was too low there. The girl tried to go down and get it.
She just didn't react quick enough.
Subject serve. Seabold up. Stewart. Blocked right back in her face.
Yeah, Lexi Stanoff right there with a great block for Mercyhurst.
That was one of the keys that Coach Mills talked about, that Mercyhurst did a great job blocking and works the middle a lot. Some of the players got to look out for today. And a wide hit there by Mercyhurst. Once again, an error gets Clarion a point. Stewart serve. Just out of reach of Seabold there. Good spike. And 15 for Mercyhurst there. Criddle reached over the net, point for CU. So a lot of errors so far by Mercyhurst. Mercyhurst shooting themselves in the foot, giving Clarion some early points here.
That's what's keeping Clarion in it right now. Clarion's got to get in with their own action to build off these errors.
Very nice block there by number 16 there. Corinne Manley pushed it right back in Mercyhurst's face.
And that's what they needed.
So after the early start, Clarion's got a 1-point lead right now, 5-4, as Seabold serves. And wide once again. Mercyhurst, a lot of self-made errors, getting Clarion a bunch of points here early on in the first set.
Yeah.
Good serve by Seabold. The heater, who spikes it right down.
Beautiful kill by Hannah Heater.
A great setup, and Heater just powered it right down there. Seabold to serve again. Nice dig by Seabold. And Heater with the carry, I believe. Now serving for Mercyhurst to number 22, Ty Lattimore. Seabold, Subject, Manley. Point, Clarion.
It's a big point for Clarion. You know, you don't want Mercyhurst to get in this and get any momentum.
Migalski. Manley with the tip right over there. Very nice job. Corin Manley. Right time, right spot. Off the fingertips. Timeout, Mercyhurst.
Let's talk about this playoff situation. Like we said, Cal and Clarion are currently tied for first. No matter what, Clarion has already guaranteed themselves a home playoff match that will be played Tuesday, November 19th. Still waiting to see who they're going to play. You know, if they're number 1 seed, they'll play number 4, which is currently Gannon. And if they finish in that number 2 seed, they will play the number 3 seed, which is currently Seton Hill.
Yeah, very true. A lot of teams still in. They got Clarion 1, Cal 2, Seton Hill 3, as you said, Gannon 4, Mercyhurst, a point behind there. IUP Edinburgh, Slippery Rock at the bottom there. So still a lot to play for with 2 games left in the season after this one today for both teams.
Absolutely.
So Clarion off to a hot start via a bunch of Mercyhurst errors. Both teams regroup after the timeout. Seabold. Double hit on Manley off her hand and then her face. Subject up to Manley, right off the net in front of her. So after Mercyhurst, early errors, Clarion got a couple errors here, last couple points, getting Mercyhurst back in the game.
Yeah, they're giving them right back to Mercyhurst. Oh.
And the shot right by Wegerson into the net gives Clarion another point. Now on the serve for Clarion, one of the seniors, number 14, Megan Condit.
Yeah, she comes in for Carly Bernowski.
Nice dig by Condit. Subject, back to Stewart. Blocked right in her face there by number 15, Rachel Criddle. Blocked it right down. Bernowski back in the game there for Condit. And Criddle will now have the serve. Subject to Stewart. Subject. Very nice point. Subject to Stewart. Stewart used the tool there on number 2, Lexi Stefanski.
Yeah, it goes off her fingers and out, and Clarion gets that point.
Manley on the serve now for Clarion. And looking for the pancake there was 15, Carly Banowski. Just missed the ball, tipped off the net.
Yeah, Mercyhurst went with one of those soft plays that sometimes can really trick these Clarion girls.
Vitt on the serve, nice pancake. Stewart, slams it home just wide. Stewart just missed the sideline there. Vitt on the serve again. Subject, soft hit. Subject tried to set it up there for Kelly Shannon, who just missed on the outside.
You see they're missing that outside line just a little bit.
Nice dig. Slams it home. Clarion blocks it right in her face. Double hit from Mercyhurst.
Hannah Heater back in the game.
Subject on the serve. Great block by Heater. Seabold, Subject, Heater, knocks it straight down.
Another big kill for Hannah Heater.
Very good, yeah, hit it right at the feet there of Sarah Weigerson for Mercyhurst. And big Kelly Shannon, another block. The freshman stepping up big so far today. Subject still on the serve. Point for Clarion there. Another Mercyhurst error gets Clarion a point.
Mercyhurst wants to get back into the game. They're going to have to watch those net fouls.
Off the hands of Heater. Subject for Heater again. Nice dig out there by Texado. Subject for Shannon. Shannon knocks it home.
She found that back corner they weren't protecting and got it just inside.
The freshman, as you said, started the last couple games, played a lot of minutes, played big so far today.
Absolutely. And that's great for Coach Mills, having faith in these freshmen to get them some experience with these seniors that are going to be leaving soon. Little miscommunication by Mercyhurst there, it seemed.
Yeah, very low, served by Subject. Couldn't dig it up. Another timeout, Mercyhurst. So other than the Mercyhurst error so far, Bre, what's Clarion doing so far to be ahead by 6 points right now?
Well, we're going to look at a replay of that last point. Yeah, where there was just that miscommunication by Mercyhurst on that. And I think really that's the big thing for Mercyhurst right now. They seem to be playing well, except for these errors that is what's been Clarion in it. Now, obviously, Hannah Heater has 2 huge kills. Kelly Shannon has that big one, too. So their big players right now are doing what they need them to do.
Ernie the Eagle trying to get the crowd pumped up today.
Dance party with Ernie the Eagle.
Subject back on the serve after the timeout. Number 8 there for Mercyhurst, Sarah Vick, hitting it home, using Heater and Shannon as the tool there to get the point.
Yeah, it was a great recovery by Clarion to get that back over, but Mercyhurst got it behind Heater for the kill.
As you see Morgan Siebold setting up there to get the serve. Yeah, Stewart tried to save it there. Stewart couldn't get the ball up.
It was a great attempt to save it by Stewart.
Served there by Puckett. And the serve is wide there by number 7, Puckett from Mercyhurst. So once again, another unforced error there by Mercyhurst gives Clarion a point. Senior Emily Stewart on the serve now. And Vick knocks it home there off the fingertips of a diving Clarion player. Banaski hits the ball right off of there of number 15 and number 8 there for Mercyhurst. Use them as the tool to get yet another point for Clarion. As Morgan Siebold is now on the serve for Clarion. Nice block there by Manley and Heater. And just wide. 15 there for Mercyhurst. Rachel Criddle just hit it just wide of the outside line.
Great call that Morgan Siebold didn't get over there too, because she was going for it.
Dug out there by Subject, very nice job. Point for Mercyhurst on a net violation. Siebold having a very good job, very good game so far today, doing a good job digging out those balls. As Ty Lattimore on the serve for Mercyhurst. Subject to Heater. And Texedo tried a great job of digging there, but Heater's ball was too strong.
Yeah, too much momentum on that kill for Heater.
As you see on the replay here. That ball just vicious coming off the fist of Heater.
Goes off of Clarion's fingers and goes out, so the point for Mercyhurst on that one.
Subject back for Stewart, gets the back left corner. Very nice placement there by Emily Stewart. As Condit comes in for Baranowski to serve. Condit on the serve. Just in, right outside the hands of Siebold diving. Very nice placement.
Bernowski comes back in after Condit's serve.
A very nice dig out there, but goes in the stands.
Huge momentum for Emily Stewart on that kill, and Mercyhurst just could not control that.
After that slow start, Clarion clicking on all cylinders now, looking to close it out. 2 more points as Manly serve. Oh, Manly going for the dive. Very nice tip job there.
Those are those trick plays that Clarion really needs to watch out for.
And Kelly Vitt back on the serve for Mercyhurst. Dug out nicely by Bernowski. Subject to Stewart. Seabold, subject, Shannon.
And no one home for Mercyhurst.
Absolutely right, just off the fingertips there of Stefanski and Alvarez. Very nice job there. Clarion is 1 point away from closing out the first set. Subject back on the serve, looking to close it out. Bernowski, subject, Stewart. Just wide, Stewart just missing the placement there. But that ball cut off, very vicious, very hard off the fist there of Emily Stewart.
Gives Mercyhurst a chance, but they gotta get something rolling if they're getting back into this set.
As Sarah Puckett on the serve from Mercyhurst. Dug out nicely by Seabold off the net to Bernowski. Point, Clarion. First set goes to Clarion, 25-19.
We have a replay of that last one coming here.
As you can see, a Seabold, very nice dig out there. Subject.
To Bernowski, and she just finds that last possible inch on that back line.
Again, the story of the first set, Clarion came out slow, was down 2 points to nothing. A lot of unforced errors on Mercyhurst got Clarion back in the game. We're going to take a quick commercial break. Clarion up 1-0 over Mercyhurst. Be right back.
When you throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Oh, are you going out tonight?
I can't. My parents say I have to be home right after work.
That's so gay.
Totally gay.
Oh, that is so Emma and Julia. Why are you saying that's so Emma and Julia?
Well, you know, when something is dumb or stupid, you say that's so Emma and Julia.
Who says that?
Everyone.
Imagine if who you are were used as an insult. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say?
Chip-in gymnasium as Clarion takes on Mercyhurst today. Clarion took the first set 25-19. Here with Bre Lehman. Bre, what do you think of that first set there for Clarion?
Well, they got off to a good start because Mercyhurst didn't. Mercyhurst gave them a lot of points on errors, but Clarion got things clicking. You saw 2 huge kills from Hannah Heater. I know Emily Stewart had at least 1 really big kill, and then that last one to seal it, Carly Bernowski finding the last possible inch of that back line to seal the victory for Clarion.
Very true. Kelly Shannon doing a good job stepping the starting lineup today. Bunch of smiles on the face for Clarion. I see Megan Condit, one of the seniors today, has very good serves so far today. She's one of the 5 seniors today here on Senior Day, honored before the game. Mercyhurst looking for answers coming out of the first set. See if they can rebound off to a fast start in the second set, down 1-0. But no matter what the score is for Clarion, you always see a smile on the face, the lower subject,
You do.
number 4. Even when Clarion was down, a couple points there, you see Emily Stewart there ready to start. But as I was saying, lower subject always got a smile on her face, very infectious. I know yesterday me and you were directing up there doing tech, Not just for us, but very giddy, smiley. Seeing her smiling there.
She is.
As we see ninth-year head coach there, Ryan Patton, there in the green polo. Most wins last year for Mercyhurst.
Speaking of subject, here she is serving for game 2.
Nice dig by Bernowski. Just over the net as Stewart runs into the pole. And just shakes her head.
She is very good at shaking off the previous points, Emily Stewart.
And all the girls laughing at her. As Alvarez on the serve. Bernowski, subject. Emily Stewart trying for the soft one there. Nice block there by Shannon and Stewart. Another block again. Hannah Heater.
Great block off the hands of Hannah Heater. Right down, and Mercyhurst cannot control it.
Yeah, last game, Heater had 20 kills, 5 digs. Get in the block category today. As one of the seniors, Emily Stewart, serves once again. Tip job, tipped up by Heater. Subject for Stewart, just wide once again. Emily Stewart just missed.
Mercyhurst thought that was going to be in because they were all distraught that they didn't get to that. They got the call on that one.
As Nicole Texado, the libero, goes to serve once again. Stewart just wide once again. Frustrated with herself. That's her second or third wide ball today.
Yeah, you don't see her miss 2 in a row like that very often.
Shannon tried for the spike there. Hit the ball right into the back of the net, front of the net.
Was a funny set off of Laura Subject, and Subject knew that. It was more off her fingers than her hands.
Texado to Seabolt. Wide once again. Clarion, a little too much emphasis on those balls. Wide of the end line once again.
And in last night's game, they dropped the second set. After letting Gannon get off to things, they got to rein it back in.
And the ball must have landed right on the line. The referee took a long look at that. And the ace there by Texado. Clarion takes a timeout, down 6-1 in the second set here.
Trying to settle things down early. Coach Mills is great with her timeouts, knowing when her team needs to take a breather.
Absolutely right. Mercyhurst was the one getting the errors in the first set. Clarion doing that now with 3 wide balls, 2 by Stewart, 1 by Bernowski. But Clarion has come from behind before. They're down 3-0 yesterday. So I don't see the set being out of reach right now for Clarion.
No, they are not out of it for sure. But yeah, last night's second set was the one that they let get out of hand. So they need to try and do something to close this up soon so they don't get in that mentality.
A little bit of frustration on the faces there of Clarion. I see Emily Stewart, hands on her knees, shaking her head. But Laura Subject,
but there's Laura
smiling.
Subject, she's smiling.
Stewart with the dig. Nice dig out by Texado. Oh, just off the fingertips of Kelly Vitt. Sarah Vick petitioned to the referee, but to no avail. Nice dig by Vick. And the ball blocked by Menley and Stewart there.
That was a great block.
Off the spike attempt by Wegerson. Seabold on the serve. Tip job, sniffed out nicely by Bernowski. Subject to Manley, spiked it home.
See, this is what they want to see. Now they're getting those kills in bounds.
3 straight points here by Clarion after the timeout by Coach Jen Mills. Blocked right in the face. Point from Mercyhurst. Very good recovery there.
It was a very good recovery for Mercyhurst.
Ty Lattimore on the serve. Lattimore sets it up for Kelsey Romatowski, who hits it right where the Clarion player is not.
Right where Subject couldn't get to it.
Subject's all over the court, but wasn't there that time. Heater with the tip job. The libero, number 31, Texedo, came up for the spike. Here just tipped it right over her head. Very nice play.
That was a great decision by Heater. She didn't try and use her power on that one.
One of the seniors here, Lauren Migalski on the serve. Very nice hit there by Kelsey Romatowski. Clarion players come over for the block, hit it right to the left of them. Good placement. Good placement by Mercyhurst off the tip.
Stewart tried to get there, she just couldn't.
An errant set attempt, a bump attempt. Clarion still on the comeback trail as Condit comes in again to serve. Beautiful setup by Subject to Manley.
Mercyhurst, Kelly Romatowski just didn't know what to do with that.
Not much you can do when the ball's coming right at your face.
Oh yeah. Beautiful kill by Corinne Manley.
Lattimore. Nice recovery there by Mercyhurst. Lattimore with the dig to Vic. Just wide.
Great communication by the Golden Eagles there. They all were letting Kelly Shannon know, or Morgan Siebold know, that that was out.
Condit on the serve once again. Clarion was down 6-1 in this set before Coach Mills called a timeout. Clarion's now tied up 9-9. Good block there by Manley once again. Siebold, Subject, Stewart. That has been the tandem all year, Subject to Stewart. I feel like they're saying every game, Subject to Stewart. Got the most set assists and the most kills in the PSAC.
Great decision by Emily Stewart on that one.
Oh, Siebold trying to do a roly-poly there. Couldn't get it up.
Migalski and Siebold just both went for it. And when Migalski got it, Siebold was already on her knees. She just couldn't get to that ball.
Rachel Criddle on the serve from Mercyhurst. Nice dig by Bukowski. Oh, Subject pulling a fast one.
She
Tips
did.
it over.
She tries that every now and again, and more times than not, it works.
And look at that sneaky little smile on her face. She knows she pulled a fast one there on the Lakers on Mercyhurst.
She's happy about that.
Just wide there. Mercyhurst getting a couple more errors. Clarion now ahead 2 points here, 12-10. Half into the first set.
Second set.
Second set, excuse me, my apologies. Manley on the serve. Oh, the pancake chance there. Almost missed it. Would have been a nice job. Almost hit heads there. I was concerned there for a second.
They did, yeah. They both went for that. Mercyhurst comes right back with their tricky little play of their own.
Subject to diving. Seabold. Nice block there by Mercyhurst. Number 8, Sarah Vick there hits back the Stewart spike attempt. Right back in Clarion's court. Subject for Shannon. Point Clarion. That front line of Clarion did a great job there. Stewart, Heater, and Shannon. Great job so far today.
Absolutely.
And Lexi Stefanski uses the tool of Heater and Shannon to get the point, to tie it back up once again. Stewart spike attempt once again snuffed out by Stefanski and Sarah Vick there on the front line. Knocks it back into Clarion territory.
Great block for Mercyhurst on that one. No one home to get that block.
Alvarez serve. Nice dig by Vick. Just wide. Clarion gets the point.
Mercyhurst upset. They thought Shannon was in the net on that one.
Stewart on the serve. Nice dig by Seabold there. We're off the heads of Branowski. Point, Mercyhurst. Nice back and forth second set we have going here, Bre.
For sure.
Texano serve. Could not be handled by Stewart. Stewart having a tough second set here. Gave the early points to Mercyhurst. Coach Mills trying to give her some words of encouragement from the sideline. Heater off the hands of Wegerson. Point Clarion.
That's what they wanted right there so they could keep in this set.
As Seabold goes back in the attack on the serve. Stewart, very nice dig there. Nice block attempt. Manley and Branowski there tipped it right back in Mercyhurst territory. Ties this ball game up once again.
No one hoping for Mercyhurst on that.
Much to Heater's dismay, got the wrist on the net. Point Mercyhurst. Lattimore serve dug out nicely by Branowski. Subject, Branowski. Lattimore, nice dig.
Everyone on Mercyhurst's team calling her no not to hit that. She hits it out into non-playable territory, and Clarion gets that point.
Almost into the press box and hit the cameraman up there. Lattimore. Very nice spike there by number 6. Sarah Wegerson having a very nice game for Mercyhurst so far today. As Mercyhurst takes the lead once again, Wegerson on the serve. And Manley with the tough spike right out of the diving hands of 22 Ty Lattimore there for the Lakers.
Great job by Corinne Manley. She's having a big game so far today.
Condit serve. Point, Clarion. Bad set there by Lattimore. Condit to serve once again. Just wide. Manley unsure of what she was going to do going up. Changed from a spike to a tap. Just missed out wide to the far side.
They rolled off the wrong side of her hand.
Seabold to Stewart. Blocked right back. Point, Mercyhurst. Carried by Clarion.
Gives Mercyhurst a 1-point lead in this. Back and forth action, second set.
Back to Bernowski. Lattimore near the bench. Subject with the powerful spike right off the fingertips of Kelsey Romatowski. Point CU. And once again, this second set is tied up, going back and forth, trading points. Manley on the serve. Stewart for Bernowski. Dug out by Texado. Just out of the diving hands of Stewart. The last time they played their second set did go 32-30, so it could be in for a very long second set today.
It could be.
Vitt on the serve. Subject for Shannon. Knocked right back in her face there by Stefanski. Timeout, Clarion. Coach Mills sensing a little lag here for her girls.
Yeah, she sees their frustration with this back and forth action. She wants to settle them down and get going.
Not much you can say, Bridge. You keep saying the set's been back and forth. The trading points, both unforced errors, both very good plays. Earning the eagle, trying to get the crowd pumped up, trying to get the wave going.
It's a Saturday afternoon. Some of these students don't look like they're buying it.
Pretty decent turnout today. As we look on the screen at Lauren McGowski, one of the seniors, very solid player for Clarion. 29 points, 22 assists. Is a change-up back. Her and Heater switch out. Tall and small.
Yeah, she's one of their PSAC Scholar athletes, and this team prides themselves on their Scholar athletes.
Vitt on the serve for the Lakers. Subject to Stewart. Stewart once again over Anstey. Misses it wide. Frustration on the face of Stewart. Stewart once again gets a chance. Spikes it home. Uses Sarah Vick as a tool there to get the point. Clarion clawing back in the second set. Subject on the serve. Smiley Subject, like to call her. Here, spike block. Subject once again for Heater. Nice dive there. Good recovery off the net. Nice dig there by the libero, Texado. Clarion point off the net. Mercyhurst thought they had that. Timeout, Mercyhurst. Mercyhurst thought they had that point, thought it went off the hands of Heater, actually went off the net. Referee clarifying that.
Replay on that last one, and we'll see what happened. Yeah, that did go off the net, for sure. Which is a good break for Clarion.
Very good turnout today. The public address announcer playing some Jimmy Eat World, a little clapping going on in the stands. It wasn't exciting as the boys swim team last night we had Bre. But
we have some senior line judges here tonight. Gabby Hutchinson, she's an education major. We thank the line judges for all they do for Clarion Volleyball, of course.
And as we see once again, Laura never had a bad day subject on the serve.
I think there's going to be a new nickname every time.
I crack myself up. Number 8 there, Sarah Vick, using the tool, getting the point from Mercyhurst. And number 7 here, Sarah Puckett on the serve for the Lakers. 1 point away from closing this second set out. Bernowski, subject, heater. Puckett to Seabolt. Subject to heater. Good rally going. Wide. Point Clarion, just wide of that white line.
What a volley there. You see that replay of this back and forth action.
Let's see how close this was. Bernowski, subject, Bernowski. Off the hands of the charging Kelly Vick.
And Clarion ties this up 24-24. This is the epitome of back and forth action in this set.
I'm sensing a very long set here, Bre. Nice recovery there. Oh, very nice dig. Lands just wide. Mercyhurst has taken the 1 point lead, 25-24. Have to win by 2 in the second set, or all the sets. Texedo on the serve, dug out by Stewart. Bernowski uses Sarah Vick as the tool, gets the point. Tied up once again, back and forth. The crowd getting into it. Seabold serve, couldn't be handled. Timeout, Mercyhurst.
Replay of that last one you see goes just out and gives Clarion the 1 point advantage, 26-25.
I still don't see the second set being known Mercyhurst to get some points, Clarion get some points. As I said, the last time they met on October 11th, Clarion was down 2-0. That second set, Mercyhurst won it 32-30. Then Clarion came back 3 straight sets. So I'm sensing another long set here once again, as I said, Bre.
I mean, we're already there. You can see the desperation in Mercyhurst. They are fighting and clawing to get this game.
Absolutely right, Bre. As Morgan Seabold goes on the serve once again after the timeout, Clarion needs 1 point to win this set. Bernowski, subject, Manley. Nice recovery by Mercyhurst.
Corral on that one.
Point for Mercyhurst. Could not corral it for Clarion.
I think everyone over there thought that was going out.
Both teams gasping for air after this long second set. As Lattimore goes on the serve for Mercyhurst. The diving attempt by Lattimore hits it backwards. Point Clarion. As Migalski comes in to change up with heater. Migalski on the serve. Lattimore back for the libero. Seabold, subject, Manley. Bernowski. Point, Mercyhurst just missed wide. Once again, a white line. Clarion just missing on a lot of spike attempts today. Now Sarah Wegerson on the serve. Diving and dig by Lattimore. Nice recovery by Subject off the net. See ball to Bernowski. Right off the fingers there. Manley tipped it. Point for Mercyhurst. Gives Mercyhurst a 1-point lead right now. Looking to close it out. Wegerson on the serve. Block right back in the face. Point Mercyhurst. Second set goes Mercyhurst, 29-27. Here's a replay of that final point from Mercyhurst. Nice blocked up at the front line of Mercyhurst, doing a great job today.
They are. Like I said, they're playing with desperation.
And we're going to take a quick commercial break here after Mercyhurst wins the set. Tied 1-1 going to third set. Be right back after a quick commercial break.
Oh, are you going out tonight?
I can't. My parents say I have to be home right after work.
That's so gay.
Totally gay.
Ugh, that is so Emma and Julia.
Why are you saying that's so Emma and Julia?
Well, you know when something is dumb or stupid, you say that's so Emma and Julia.
Who says that?
Everyone.
Imagine if who you are were used as an insult. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say?
DeGiacomo on the call with Bre Lehman. Clarion took the first set, 25-19. Mercyhurst came back, fought hard in the second set. Mercyhurst won the second set, 29-27. As Ernie the Eagle dancing to What Does the Fox Say?
The song might be What Does the Fox Say, but the question is, what does Ernie the Eagle say?
I do not know Bre. He's a mascot. He cannot talk, but...
Well, I think he'd say something along the lines of Eagle-tastic, probably.
Is Matt Catrillo in the costume that's on Eagle-tastic?
He's not the one that coined it. He just uses it. That's his signature around the sports department, but it was President Whitney that coined the term Eagle-tastic. Actually, it was a vote. It was between Eagle-tastic or Eagle-rific.
Yes. All right, take a look at the 5 Clarion seniors here on before the game. Megan Condit, Hannah Heater, who's our player of the game, Lauren Migalski, Corinne Manley, Emily Stewart. Bre, what's your thoughts on the 5 seniors for Clarion?
They are huge contributors to this team. And I know that's why Kelly Shannon's been getting a lot of action to play with these seniors, but it's going to be a big loss for this team once these seniors graduate. But we're not concerned about that. We're concerned about moving forward this season. You know, they're on a great run, only 2 losses so far this season, tied for first in the PSAC West, looking to clinch that #1 overall seed in PSAC West.
Yes.
But these seniors have had wonderful careers.
Yeah, Jennifer Mills did a very good job. Said before the game, this senior class did not come in with 5. These girls stuck it out all 4 years, did a great job. Jen Mills did a great job in her 5th season with Clarion, I believe. Did a great job with these girls as the third set is underway. Kelly Stewart spike attempt blocked right back in the Clarion territory by Camille Alvarez. Yet another block for that Mercyhurst front line. Subject spike on target for this set, right off the hands of Alvarez. Point Clarion. As Laura Subject on the serve. I'll think of our nickname next time she serves. Nice job by Shandy to nicely tip it over there. Or the Mercyhurst player was not.
Absolutely, she saw that open space and just put it right there.
Oh, the Laura Subject serve could not be dug out well by Alvarez. Nice job by Stewart. Stewart gets it back right into the net.
Clarion did a good job keeping that alive, but that wonderful block by Mercyhurst front line.
Alvarez on the serve. Subject to Stewart. Uses Sarah Vick as the tool to get the point.
That's what Stewart wants to see. Get her confidence back with these big kills.
And speaking of Stewart, she's on the serve now. Good transition. Stewart on the dig. Subject, Bernowski. Point, Clarion. Just in bounds. Nice bump, set, and spike there by the Golden Eagles. Taking a 3-point lead here early in the third set. Wide. Mercyhurst thought that was tipped by a player there. Sarah Vick petitioning to the head referee today, shaking her head. Tip job, snuffed that nicely by Bernowski. Gets the ball back. Dug out nicely by Mercyhurst. Nice dig by Alvarez. Nice point there by number 2, Lexi Stefanski, using the Clarion front line for the tool to get the point. Both front lines for both teams playing a huge factor in today's contest.
Yes, they are.
Stewart once again on a missed dig. Had a very frustrating game for herself. But still got a smile on her face. She looks at Laura's subject, gets the smile back on her face. As the Mercyhurst serve by the libero, Nicole Texedo, is wide. Gets Clarion the point. And Morgan Siebold goes in the serve. Nice dig by subject. Whoa, that was a self-defense dig there by Siebold.
Absolutely.
Would have taken her face off, and Clarion gets the point on the missed dig attempt.
Well-deserved point for Clarion there on the sacrifice by Morgan Siebold.
As Mills and Siebold looked over to each other after that point, kind of smiled, smirked at each other. Manley reaches over, getting giddy on there. Point for Mercyhurst. Number 33, Kelly Vitt, doing a great job for Mercyhurst, digging out those tough spikes. She's been the X factor today for Mercyhurst, keeping the balls alive. Manley block attempt unsuccessful. Hits it straight down. Point Mercyhurst. Lattimore back on the serve. Stewart, subject. Bernowski. Nice dig by Lattimore. Bernowski off the fingers. Point Clarion.
I think they caught a double hit on Mercyhurst. Gives the point to Clarion.
That's all that matters. Point Clarion.
Absolutely.
Siebold once again digging out those tough balls. Bernowski attempted to block right back in the Clarion territory by Kelsey Romatowski. Got a lot of blocks today for Romatowski. Carry there by Romatowski. Talking to Jen Mills before the game, she said she was most concerned about number 2, Lexi Stefanski, number 6, Sarah Weigerzin, and number 15, Rachel Criddle. Criddle quiet today, but the other two having a great game to Mercyhurst. Subject off the net. Spiked home by Emily Stewart. That's what you like to see. Off the diamond hands of the libero, number 31 there, Nicole Texedo.
When it goes her way, Emily Stewart has such big power.
Diving by Stewart. Subject. Lattimore on the set. Nice recovery by Migalski. Subject hits it over.
Great recovery.
Wide. Point Clarion. Yet another unforced error for Mercyhurst. Gives Clarion now the 5-point lead here in the third set. Condit serve mishandled there by Weigerzin. Timeout Mercyhurst yet again, seeing this third set slip away from them. After struggling in that second set, Clarion coming out well in this third set. Also
Absolutely.
a good start.
I'm sure they talked in between sets of what they needed to do to get back into this. They're playing like they did in the first set.
Emily Stewart getting coached up there on the sideline, trying to get out of a little funk she's been going through. And it's just not the seniors for the Clarion volleyball team, there's other seniors here in attendance.
Absolutely. We have our CUTV seniors. The PA announcer is a senior.
And that's hopefully one of the line judges today is a senior. You see Clarion break the huddle, high fives all around. And there's one of the seniors right there, Allison Roth, line judge, anthropology major. Way too smart for me, but senior doing a very good job this year. As Condit on the serve. Lattimore with the set. Wide. Point Clarion.
Way too much power for Mercyhurst on that one.
Laura Migalski there laughing. To Alvarez. Wow, talks about the net. Something hits it right over there. Gets the point.
Mercyhurst couldn't handle it.
Almost a carry there with Mercyhurst. It is a carry, a double hit, excuse me, for Mercyhurst. Point Clarion.
Clarion's just rolling in this set.
Yeah, Clarion pulling away up now by, wow, 9. I did that quick mental math, up by 9. Wow, okay then. Here we go, Condit back on the floor here with the serve. Alvarez is snuffed out by Subject. To Seabold, to Stewart with the tip. Migalski, Subject, Stewart. Point Clarion off the block there by the front line of Haley Adams in the game now, out of bounds. Mercyhurst switching up the rotation, getting Lauren Kenny and Haley Adams in the game. They did not play at all the first or second set. Coach Ryan Patton switch it up here for Mercyhurst. Very close pancake attempt there by Lauren Migalski. Just hit the floor, the head referee says. Bernowski and Condit back in on their switcheroo. Adams on the serve. Subject with the tip.
Stewart, way to go.
Stewart, sorry.
It's okay.
Manley on the serve. Bernowski, Subject. Way to keep that alive by Lattimore for the Lakers. Double hit by Mercyhurst. Point CU. As Clarion now takes the 11-point lead here in the third set. Just rolling. One of those seniors, Corin Manley, on the serve for Clarion. Point Mercyhurst, the block just fell in Clarion's field there.
With the lead they had, that was a risk Clarion was allowed to take. They were waiting to see if it would be in or out, not just going for it.
Nice job there. Mackenzie Biggs in there for Clarion. Gets the point off the missed dig attempt for Clarion. And Biggs stayed in the game for Kelly Shannon. Coach Mills switching it up.
Letting some of those other freshmen get a chance.
The tip there for Mackenzie Biggs, right on cue. Point Clarion. Clarion now 4 points away from closing out this third set. Mercyhurst just trying to get out of the set and regroup. Alvarez's shot blocked by Biggs. Heater, subject, Stewart. Dug out nicely by Libero. Oh, blocked there by Heater. Point Mercyhurst, just missed.
That was a great block that just bounced right outside.
Alvarez on the serve, wide. Point CU. I always enjoy that the secret signals that volleyball players do, the ones, the twos, the fingers up, fingers down. I always have that secret language. Nice Sarah Puckett back in the game here for Mercyhurst. Emily Stewart serve. As Biggs there hits the net, gives the point to Mercyhurst. No sweat for Clarion as they hold an 11-point lead here in the third set. Bernowski spike, oh, nice off the ground there.
That was a wonderful save by Mercyhurst.
Haley Adams kept it alive, but Clarion gets the point home. Now 2 points away from closing out this third set.
Look at this replay again.
Right off the fingers of the libero there. Techs it out. Wide. Point Clarion. Yet another error by Mercyhurst.
Set point here.
As Seabold here serves it off. Seabold, subject, Stewart. Set by Mercyhurst. Bernowski knocks it home for Clarion, off the set by Heater. Point CU.
Second set that Bernowski gets the kill right at the end to seal it.
And Clarion absolutely dominant in that third set, winning it 25-11 as Sweet Caroline plays as a team switch sides. Smiles all around. Clarion 1 set away from winning this match. We'll take a quick commercial break and be right back at Tip and Jim. And we'll be right back. Once again, as I said, to a commercial break. Be right back.
So gay. Totally gay.
throw away money on wasted electricity, you're throwing away everything you could have bought with it. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.com.
Oh, are you going out tonight? I can't. My parents say I have to be home right after work.
That's so gay.
Totally gay.
Ugh, that is so Emma and Julia.
Why are you saying that's so Emma and Julia?
Well, you know, when something is dumb or stupid, you say that's so Emma and Julia.
Who says that?
Everyone.
Imagine if who you are were used as an insult. When you say that's so gay, do you realize what you say?
They're Emily and Julia. I'm Tyler and Bre, and that's Emily Stewart on your screen, being coached up by Coach Jen Mills, having a tough game here, trying to get some confidence booster here. Was visibly frustrated during that second and third set there. She had a great game against Gannon yesterday, not so good today, and had a great game against Mercyhurst last time with 22 kills, 18 digs, 3 blocks, but not much of that today.
She did have a couple huge kills in the first set. I think her tough game was there that second set. She rebounded a little bit, a little missed call she had in the third set. I think she'll find her way back.
Very true. Yeah, not having a game up to her standards, very high standards. But Clarion, after a dominant third set, up now 2-1, looking to close it out in his third set. And we look, Hannah Heater, the player of the game today by Bre. Bre, talk about how Heater's played today and her career here at Clarion.
Well, Hannah Heater also had a very huge first set. Contributed a little bit in the second. I think the third set was a lot of Bernowski and Shannon. But Hannah Heater's just been one of those marvelous players that Clarion Volleyball has had the chance to have over these past 4 years. She's in the record books. She's a key contributor to this team, a leader in this team.
Absolutely. Subject gets a serve here as I choke on my water. Fourth set underway. Point, CU, out of bounds. Laura Subject, or as they call her, Robot, right? That's her nickname, Robot, I believe.
I didn't hear that one.
Out by Mercyhurst. I should just stick to the regular name, shouldn't I, Bre? Trying to do nicknames here.
Smiley Subject.
Smiley Subject. As L Sub here on the serve. Alvarez at the tip. Using Shannon Heater as the tool, gets the point for Mercyhurst. As Rachel Criddle here has been quiet today on the serve for Mercyhurst. Stewart getting the point, using the front line Mercyhurst as a tool, gets the point. Getting some confidence back for her. As the score right now is Clarion 3, Mercyhurst 1. Here early in the fourth set. Stewart on the serve. Kept alive just over the fingertips of Bernowski. Point Mercyhurst.
She just missed, just couldn't get that over.
As Vitt on the serve there. Bernowski just over the fingertips there of Lexi Stefanski. Gets the point for Clarion. Very good touch there. As Manley and Shannon sub for each other. Seabold on the serve. Hit it with the push. Point Clarion as number 2 there. Lexi Stefanski hits the net. Here's the replay. You can see Stefanski hitting the net moving. Another unforced error from Mercyhurst. As the spike attempt there by Vic hits the net. Point Clarion.
Mercyhurst is just getting frustrated.
Absolutely right. A lot of frustration, playing desperate, trying to get back in this game. But Clarion doing a very good job. That's what good teams do. Nice block there by Manley. Good recovery by Mercyhurst. Stewart. Nice recovery by Seabold. Stewart once again over the net. Nice dig by Libero there, Texado. Bodies everywhere. Texado. See if they can save it. Could not save it. Point Clarion, as Coach Ryan Patton here, Patricia, the referee, is very frustrated. Thought Clarion hit the net, shaking his head in frustration. Very upset with the referees today. And here's the replay here. Let's see if Patton has a case. That was the final point there off of Wegerson's hands.
Yeah, he's tried for a couple of those now, and he's just not getting it to go his way.
Yeah, Coach Patton sitting down, shaking his head, looking at the referees here.
Clarion is just stifling Mercyhurst in this game. Mercyhurst gets a point, and Clarion gets it right back. They just can't get anything going in this game so far.
I think it's just one of Coach Jed Mills' kids here next to me, rocking down on his iPad. He's all over the place. Reminds me of Stillwell Angel from A League of Their Own, always hanging around the girls. But back to game action, Seabold. Stewart set. Seabold, subject, heater. And that Sarah Vick spike attempt blocked right back in her face by the Clarion front line once again. Not sure whose hand that hit.
That was great block. I don't know. It was a team effort for Bernowski and Manley.
But they're like a wall. They're going up at the same time. Hands right next to each other. Stone wall. And the serve by Seabold just wide once again. Point Mercyhurst. The Lakers desperately trying to get back in this game as Camille Alvarez here on the serve for Mercyhurst. Subject to heater right into the chest of 33 there, Kelly Vitt. Heater off Vitt's chest, point for Clarion.
And like I said, Mercyhurst gets a point, Clarion gets it right back.
And that's what good teams do, as I said, they don't allow other teams to rally. The other teams that rally, getting the point. And Migalski serves.
Clarion now leads 9-3.
Nice dig out there by Alvarez. And Bernowski on the spike gives Clarion the 10-3 lead right now. Clarion up 10-3 here in this game 4 set. Up by 7 right now.
Clarion is just rolling.
With the 10-3 lead as Migalski serves. The score on my, there, the score right now, 10-3. And Migalski serves. Oh, pancake attempt there by Stewart, just missed off the ground. But that Clarion team not shy to dive around, get those pancakes, get those hard digs all over the court. As the libero, Nicole Texado from Mercyhurst serves it off wide. Point Clarion. As we get the sub once again, Condit in the serve for Bernowski. Megan Condit, the serving expert. just off the hands of Legowski, off the scoreboard. As I mentioned, Seabold, the libero for Clarion, doing a great job digging today. She came into the day with 672 digs. That's first in the PSAC. She's averaging 6 each set. So she's great at keeping the balls alive. As Subject goes into the stand to save that ball. Brunowski, Subject, Stewart. Point Clarion. Poetry in motion.
Emily Stewart put everything she had on that one. She had a running start.
As you see, Manley about to serve here. Subject leading the PSAC in sets, almost 11 a set. And there's a kill for Subject.
There she is with that tricky play that she pulls out every now and again.
Right on
and she's
cue.
smiling on that one.
Right on cue once again. The girls must know we're talking about her. But going back, Subject gets 11 sets. 11 sets each set for half of Clarion's points. That's the block there by Shannon. And Subject ecstatic. Look at Subject's face getting all red there. She's filled up with joy and happiness. Manley to serve. Clarion in complete control this fourth set. Manley hits it right into the net. Point Mercyhurst. No sweat for Clarion. Frustrating, but no sweat. As Emily Kaner into the game here for Mercyhurst will serve it off. Into the net. Point Clarion.
Back-to-back serves into the net here. Not something you see often from so late in the season from some seasoned girls.
Latimer with the set. Alvarez trying to knock it home, but blocked by Hannah Heater. And Mackenzie Briggs back in the game.
We see Mackenzie back in action with Clarion clearly in control of this game.
Yeah, another freshman there for Clarion, getting playing time. As Texaco hits it back over the net. With the tip, Hannah Heater with the soft little tip in. Using those basketball skills of tipping in those rebounds. Just tips the ball right over the net. So soft. As Laura Subject back to serve. Off the chest of Texaco. Very nice ace there by Laura Subject. And you can see the Laura Subject interview with Mike Friend of CUTV on the CUTV The Nest YouTube page. Go look it up. He's very bubbly.
It is very bubbly.
Nice dig by Texaco. Lattimore looking to set it to, but nobody was there. Lattimore had the set, nobody was home for Mercyhurst. Point Clarion as they take now the 13-point lead, 19-6. Laura Subject on the serve. Into the net. Poor Mercyhurst. Even with the bad serve, she's still smiling. She knows that was bad, but she's still laughing, still smiling. A lot of confidence for his Clarion Eagles. As much as they get down, have these errors, always full of confidence, full of exuberance. That Subject sets it here for Heater. Point CU. Clarion just rolling.
They are just dominating in this game.
5 points from getting the win here today. As you see, Jocelyn Jukic in the game for Clarion. Look to cut it out. Seabold, another dig. Subject. Jukic just in the game. Point Clarion.
Off Mercyhurst's fingers and out.
I saw Jocelyn pregame warm up. She jumps the highest of any girl on this team. She's only about 5'7". She's a sophomore, but she gets up there. She's going to be Emily Stewart's replacement. Wide. Point, Clarion. Clarion now sits 3 points for winning this game. As you see, Emma Carter getting in the game here for Clarion. First action of the game. Clarion dominating this fourth set, 22-7. Just a matter of happenstance as Stewart serves off the net. Alvarez's spike blocked right back in her. Subject, Ukic. Point, Clarion. Getting the fresh bodies in there, Coach Jen Mills is. Here's a replay. Knocking it home there, Jocelyn. 2 points away for Clarion. Coach Jen Mills getting some fresh legs in there with Jocelyn and Emily Carter, trying to close it out. Stewart serve, dug out. Right in her face there.
Wonderful block.
Carter and Biggs knocking it out. As I said, Coach Mills taking out Heater and Manley, gets the fresh legs in there, no chance of leaving them in, risking an injury.
Yep.
The freshman stepping up, getting some valuable playing time.
Yeah.
As
Volleyball's future playing right now.
Clarion's 1 point away from closing this out. Foul the bouncer ball. Point, Clarion. Block by Mackenzie Biggs, and that is the ball game. Clarion takes the fourth set, 25-7.
Wow.
The third and fourth set, Clarion absolutely dominated Mercyhurst, and they will win. Mercyhurst very disappointed by this loss, hoping for playoffs. Clarion very happy with the win, looking to get first place in the PSAC.
Here's the replay of that last point. Wonderful job by Clarion today.
And it's very fitting that Pierre Nasser had Avicii, Don't Wake Me Up. This season has been a dream season for Clarion. Do not wake me up, Bre.
Absolutely.
Clarion, keep going, click on all cylinders. The last bunch of games looking great. And Clarion has 2 games left on the year.
Yes, they do. They travel to Edinburgh on Friday, and then they play at Slippery Rock on Saturday. And that finishes off their regular season. We will be back with coverage on the 19th when they play in their first playoff game at Tippin Gym since 2010.
Sounds good, Bre. You see Clarion winning today, and there's once again one of the senior line judges, Allison Roth, anthropology major, somewhere behind us. But great win there for Clarion. Dominated the third and fourth set. Won it 3-1.
For sure.
And we'll be back with, once again, this is our last regular season game today. We'll get the playoff coverage. For Bre Lehman, I'm Todd DeGiacomo. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you for Golden Eagles playoffs. And just once again, the Clarion seniors, before we close today, their last home game of the regular season.
Great win for those seniors, for sure.
Very true. And very good to get that win. Senior day, very pumped up, get the win.
Absolutely.
On the home court, go out wide. So once again, for Bre Lehman, I'm Todd DeGiacomo. Clarion Peace Mercyhurst today, 3-1. We'll see you guys for playoff volleyball action.